Thank you for watching this video. My name is Nelson Delgado. I'm here from Celestial Warmth, and I'm here to discuss how the emotion code works and how it helps people emotionally, mentally, and physiologically. So essentially what emotion code is, it's an energy healing system that uses a scientific approach and as well as a metaphysical approach. It actually merges the two. And how it works with that is that it's based on studies that we do have an energy field, not undifferent than plants and animals. And for example, if someone were to be in an accident and then they had to amputate their arm, well, what ended up happening is that the very next day after the surgery or after the surgery is done, what ends up happening is they still feel like their arm is there, but it's not. They can still sense that it's there. And therefore, the same thing usually applies even with plants. If you were to cut a leaf, the tip of a leaf off, while it was freshly disconnected from the branch, what you would notice is that there's still an energy field that's there, and then when you cut it, the plant leaf is gone, but the field is still there, almost like a template. So when we look at ourselves, we can't look at ourselves purely as physical. There is an energy body. And I believe, as well as Dr. Bradley Nelson also believes, is that that energy field is also the subconscious mind. It's our soul, and it's here to experience a life on earth. We are our souls, but we are encapsulated in this body which has elements of personality and other energies that are involved that make us unique, like a fingerprint. So what I'm here to talk about today is how we go through life mentally. We go through these journeys and we meditate and we go to different religious or spiritual places to try and clear our minds of these things. But unfortunately, our minds aren't the only thing affected. Our emotions are part of our experience, and we haven't gotten to the emotional part of assessing how that affects our well-being. So what Dr. Bradley Nelson did was he went through about 10, 20 years of practice implementing this form of healing, and it's had incredible success. There's over 2,000 practitioners around the world, and they're all, basically helping people enlighten themselves. And what I mean by that is that once we do processing of those trapped emotions and releasing them, what ends up happening is that people do feel lighter, like they're not carrying burdens that they used to anymore. And they didn't understand why that was possible, because they thought mentally they had tackled them or released them through thought. And unfortunately, it's not just thoughts. Our emotions are an energetic signature that we take on throughout all our experiences. So what we do is we help you identify where those trapped negative emotions are. And what ends up happening is that those negative energies that disrupt your well-being on an energetic level affect your physiology over time and create the dis-ease and the symptoms you experience. So when we release those trapped emotions, we allow the life force energy to flow more easily. What ends up happening is we then can heal from the inside out, as opposed to require outside in solutions. Gone through that are wondering what the issue is regarding their health, and they don't know what the cause is because the doctors can't find it, yet you feel awful or you feel in pain. Then if they can't find it, that's my job. I find it for you, but I use your soul, subconscious mind, your energetic field, once you've given me consent, to help you and find out where this is. And then we can consciously, with intention, remove this and program the subconscious mind through the meridian system. But how we find those answers is by using muscle testing, a way that the body speaks it can speak yes or no to questions that need to be answered. So what I do is I use kinesiology or muscle testing to find out the answers to the questions regarding your health. Dr. Bradley Nelson also created a flowchart and a system that allows me to go from anywhere from psychic trauma to post-traumatic to depression to mental issues, as well as skeletal, nervous, muscle, lymphatic system, endocrine, all those different systems in your body that speak to one another and identify what they need and what they don't need, or what they need help from to release or battle against. So I help you identify those, and then we work together to help you release what you don't need anymore, what you've been carrying but never knew you were. So to my left, I have an example of an energy body. And in the energy body, you'll see spots where you see disruptions or chaos. In those spots where there's disruption or chaos, those are trapped emotions, and as they fester, they grow. And as they grow, it makes it harder for your body to heal and recover and to do its job in harmony with the rest of the body. So what I do is I identify what that is, when that happened, whether it was during your present life, or it was transferred to you, or it was inherited from your mother or your father, and it can go back quite a bit. And then we find out what that is, and then we intentionally release this. And then once we've done that process, that's removed, and then we can move on to the next one and the next one until your energetic body is cleansed. And at that point, you can resume your life with more vitality, more energy, and maybe even realize that what you're doing in life right now isn't what you want to be doing anymore, and you might find a new direction of what you want to go into. It may not be necessarily this practice, but it might be something else, but then you get re-inspired, because when we cleanse your body, you're more in tune with your intuition, and all your energy centers are now, they're more blasting out. And what ends up happening is that you attract more of what you want in life, and you give out the impression that you have much to give, and so you're here to serve. And that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to serve the collective, all of humanity. And we all need to work for each other to make the world much better than it already is, because we can all agree it's not working out the way it's supposed to be right now. We know better. We're smarter than this, and we can be better at being better human beings first. So that's why we have to work within to then express out what we are, which is divine beings here to serve a purpose, to raise humanity and become more benevolent and more advanced as a communal species, so that we can then advance exponentially faster and become part of what you would say the galactic neighborhood, and we can enjoy more of a fruitful communion and not feel so closed off from each other and from the world and from the universe. So, but we need to work on this, because if we don't, we could go on a different path, and it could lead to our self-destruction. So let's do this. You have to do this on your own, but you don't have to do it alone. This is why I'm here, and many of us that are doing this practice as well as other practices, we are here to serve. We're here to help you, and we want to be there throughout your life whenever you need it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and look forward to your responses and emails. Take care, and good life to all of you.